Right, hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of Phunkcraft Does Feed the Beast. Thanks for coming back. Loads planned today. So let's jump straight in. Let's get straight involved with this. So what we got? I'm problem solving. The base is getting there. I've done a few bits and pieces in here. I've just tidied up the API for this bit here that I've been making, so it all works better. So you can, these doors here close now properly, and you can actually return to the menu and properly navigate around the whole thing. There you go. No problems, and he's off. There we go. So that's all going well. So problem solving. Two problems I have that I need to solve, which I could solve with one stone, is we need two things a lot in this game. One is over here. It's dirt. I've done a few things back here. I had some old tree farms and stuff set up here, and there's a few bits here. There's actually a big hole here. You can't see, but it's why it's so flat underneath here. Which one he's filling in, and we've got no dirt because it's, funny enough, one of the rarest materials we have. Because we binned loads when we were quarrying, so we need dirt. Also over here, same problem. Got a bit carried away with some tree farms. It's just a bit of terraforming needs to be done really. But we've got no dirt, so need lots of dirt. Also rubber. Everything, absolutely everything, needs rubber in this game, and we don't have much. So yeah, those are the two things I need to sort out now. Obvious solution: rubber farm, really good. Going to use the new farm blocks from forestry, the multi-block farms, and we're going to do it in here. And I've got quite a good way of doing this so that you can, if you centrifuge the resin, you get rubber and you get plant balls. Make dirt out of the plant balls. Perfect. Both problems solved. So let's start off with making. Now I've prepared everything ready, but I've not actually made it. Also, I can show you guys what I'm doing exactly. So to do this, we need to first of all make some farm blocks. They're pretty straightforward. You need tin electron tubes, 2 half planks, some copper, and the brick of the farm of your choice. So let's start with I've got the stuff of this. So prepared today. Can't get enough. So let's start with the tubes. So basically you need to have, for the farm I'm going to use, which is the smallest farm you can do, you need 36 farm blocks. So let's get those. That's 40, doesn't matter. Now, along with that, you need some other bits and pieces, but they're back up here. So I'll tell you what, let's make those now actually. Because the other bits we need to make, you need the farm blocks to make them. So what we've got here is the half slabs. We also need these bricks here, and the copper is the last thing. So that's everything we need now. I'll pop down here to our crafting tables. Perfect. And then we can make these. It's pretty straightforward. So one of those, some of those either side. Was it 36? So 4 on each side there. Those in the middle. I'm not gonna have enough. That's fine. I've got some wood in here. Nearly prepared. I was so nearly prepared. Let's do something. There we go. So yeah. And you make your farm blocks like that. Very straightforward. Would be if I could count anyway. Right. So 2 more. So 8 more. Block in the middle. Copper either side. Cool. I should got too many now, but that's fine. That's no problem at all. Right. So those are farm blocks. They're the basic farm block that makes up the farm. So you need 36 of those regardless, as well as whatever else you want to add into it. Now I want to add 3 things: a gearbox, a valve, and also the item transport in and out block as well. So now these actually, all you need to make these extra blocks are tin gears, and glass, and a trapdoor. So that's that. 2 of those, tin gears, and I think actually that's it. So we need 1 of each of these blocks. So back down to the crafting tables. There we go. So for the first one, this is for this is the gearbox, which is where you put the power. This is 3 cogs, and then 1 of those. Brilliant. Now for the valve, which is going to be 1 of those, tin cog, gear, and that. And then the last one, this is a slightly different one. Did I grab? I thought that was a trapdoor. Not to worry, just make another one. trapdoor, farm block above, and gears below. So there you go. There's your farm. It's called a farm hatch. I was trying to avoid saying it because I wasn't sure. So that's that. So this is really easy. So we've got everything we need now. Now, these farms require two things to run, which is fertilizer and water. Now, the water is really straightforward. Standard, you get your aqueous accumulator, and you stick that into the bottom here. So this is exactly where my farm's going to be. It's 3 by 3, then 4 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4th level's one level higher. So this will be a level higher than it is at the moment. You've got to place your ground down, so that's why it's like this. So in the bottom, this is the easiest way of doing it, I think, anyway. Straight in here with the accumulator. Let's turn that off so it looks normal. And the 2 buckets of water. So accumulator, water, water. Then on top of that, directly on top of this block here, you put your valve. Then this side you put, well, this is wherever your power's going in my case there, wherever your items are going out, in my case there. Then just fill the rest in with these farm blocks. Oh, it's fine, I got one too many anyway, so no problem at all. Now this will stick one out from the ground level. Just get that on there, and when it's done, so that you know it's the right shape, a black line appears around the edge of the blocks. There you go. That indicates where you can put your farm level. Now actually you can put the farm level at any point apart from on top of, so you can go out from here, but you need a platform. Now the platform again can be any type of a few blocks. Now the one I'm going to use in this instance is the stone brick. I'm only making a small platform. In fact, just one outside of here, and you'll see why in a minute. Now the maximum size you can have for the farm is 11 by 11, with this being the center point. So 5 that way, 5 that way, 5 that way, 5 that way, and it's not a square, if that makes sense. So it comes out 5 here, then I go with that, and I go that on there, that on there, that on that. So I mean, so let's get the laser. That's much quicker. So that's how those work basically. Right, now this is actually ready to prep for the farm. So I actually need some dirt. Let me go grab some dirt quickly. There we are. And this just goes, in my case, just around here. And you'll see why in a bit. I'm making this very, very, very space efficient. Cool, so that's that. Now the rest of this bit here I'm just going to fill in, but I will do it off camera to save you guys some pain. Just fill this in with stone slabs like this. Stone bricks like this rather. So that's what that looks like. Cool, just to give you an idea. Now, other than that, we just need to get the machine working to harvest just the rubber instead of harvesting the trees. So that's standard. This here is an arboretum. We'll harvest all the trees. Whereas what we wanted to do is to harvest just the rubber off the trees. Now, to do that, we need to make a circuit board with rubberized electron tubes. So pop in here. Hey guys, sorry about the cut there. My Minecraft minimized. Nevertheless, let's pick up where we left off. So straightforward. Now we need to make some rubberized electron tubes. Now these are really straightforward. You need 4. Simple as that. And you also need one of these intricate circuit boards. All you got to do with this is, it's really straightforward. You get your soldering iron. We've got one here, and then you just literally right click with this. The chunk loaders are coming as well. Right click with this, and then you get the option to do manual farm or manage farm or electric engine. Now we are doing a manual farm, so hopefully this is finished in here now. Lovely. What we can do is we go into our little device, manual farm, like that. Then we've got these, and then yeah, rubber plantation ready to go. So that's that basically. Now I've actually already put one in. I didn't realise it stopped recording, so it's already one in there. But I thought I'd show you how we do it anyway. So that's how that works. Cool, very straightforward. Right, so yeah, I would just normally just put that in, pop that in there. There you go, pop it there anyway. Bit of a waste, but I'd like to show you what we're doing. So cool. Then what we're going to do next, and this is where we get the rubber around the item. Now I brought one of these in as well. What you can do with these blocks, if you didn't already know, you can pick these up. Now the block will look like a normal wooden block when it's in the air, but as soon as you place it, it comes back. So what the idea is to have four high wall around this, three by four of these rubber saplings here, and this will be just constantly on, constantly tapping the saplings. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to fill this in with the rubber, fill the floor in, add the pillars. I may do a little bit of fast motion on that so you guys can see me do it. But yeah, otherwise I'll see you guys in a minute, and we'll carry on, do the rest of the build in a bit. Right, hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, sorry, no sped up montage. I watched the footage back and it was boring, so don't want that. But anyway, I've done what I said I'd do, so let's have a look. So this is what I've got so far. I'm not completely finished it yet, but this is all I need for now to test this. So as you can see, we've got each side is a wall of rubber, or a wall of rubber to be sticky resin at the moment on the trees, so that's cool. And what I need to do now is basically, I've run the power lines in already, so the tree farm's got power. All that needs is fertilizer. I'll add that in when we start testing it. This has got power coming up, sort of hot wired it up to the power supply at the back. But that's fine for now for what I need to do for it. So that's cool. I'll change that around at some other point, but just to test it all works, that's what we need. And what I've done here is I laid out the centrifuge, which is going to be where the resin goes, and then we've got boxes for rubber and boxes for dirt. Now I actually didn't realise, but they've changed the dirt generation rate since I last tried this. Before when I did it, it was you did one plant ball gave you 8 dirt. It's 1 for 1 now, which is a lot less. Not the end of the world though, because I just won't make them into dirt. I'll keep them as plant balls, and if I want to use them as dirt, I'll change them over when I need to. So that's fine. That's fine. So first things first, what we need to do is get the sticky resin out of here. So that's simple. It's one of these. That wants to be signal off, give me all the stuff. And then we'll just run a speedy pipe out. That just goes straight into the top. In case you weren't aware, on these, the top is for items in, the sides, all 4 of them are for items out, and the bottom is for cans in, or cells in rather. I'm not using cells, so I put the power in the bottom in my instance. So right, so that's the resin going into it. No need to get this out. Now I want the rubber to go this way, and I want everything else to go that way basically. So the best way of doing this is to use emerald pipes. Now what emerald pipes, they're basically wooden pipes, but they have the advantage of you can specify what you want to go where. So alright, cool, don't do that. Right, have I got some rubber? Oh, I've got everything on me, brilliant. So like you would a wooden pipe, but you want that. So only rubber's coming out of there, and out of these we're only going to get plant balls and compressed plant balls. So that's that, really simple. Let's set this one up. I've only got one of these at the moment. I need to do some more ender ball farming, but for now we'll just do this. So this again is going to be like that, and that'll be the same one then when I eventually do it. And dead simple. We'll just do that for now. Cool. So that's pretty much me done with this, I guess. I'll just pop this in here so it looks like. We'll do that. Okay, cool. So that's that. Now, in theory, when I go grab some fertilizer, which I'll grab now, I should have some over here in the plant area. So I'll check. Just need a bit to make sure it starts up okay. Yep, I do. Pop over here. And all we've got to do now is just pop some fertilizer, which I'll automate this at some point. I knew that was going to happen. But this needs to go in here, so I'm pretty sure it's not particularly quick, so let's try and stick this in here. That should be on, unless I've not connected it properly. So look. Oh, it's going. I can hear it going. Here we go. There you go. That's that. Doing it. So yeah, done. How much did I get from that? Quite a lot by the looks of things. That's how much is in here. Alright, cool. So that's now just producing. Oh, excellent. So 44, 48, so 4 in the thing at the moment, so 48, which is times 14 worth of rubber. So, like, you know, the best part of 600 rubber there. Wow. And it's still, of course, it's going to keep going, isn't it? Until it all goes back. So, yeah, I'm never going to have a problem with rubber again now. This is fantastic. And how much did that use fertilizer, actually, to do all of that? So one fertilizer does basically this entire thing. That's cool. All right, excellent. So yeah, so there you go. Let's just make sure this works as well. So what we got here? About to finish. We'll give it a second. Oh, this is brilliant. It means, yeah, I just advanced circuits everywhere. There we go. Because there's this one here is rubber. That's just pulling that out straight. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is fantastic. That's brilliant. I may even make this into red power blocks as well soon, but I'll have a play with this now. No, it works. That's awesome. Cool. Well, anyway, yeah. So that pretty much ties up today's episode. Got loads more planned for next time as well. So yeah, you know, keep coming back. Appreciate the guys that do. It's brilliant. I'm going to try and get more episodes out. I'm going to try and do 2 or 3 a week now. Is ideal. So that'd be like every 3 days. Some weeks it'd be 2, some weeks it'd be 3. Other than that, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Always appreciated. I'll see you next time.